Looking for the best city to live in Australia? Perth might just be the hidden gem you've been searching for. With year-round sunshine, stunning beaches, a booming economy, and a laid-back lifestyle, it's no wonder more people are choosing Perth as their new home.
This is a video about Perth. If you're interested, keep watching.
The first thing to know about Perth is that this is the capital city of Western Australia, and it's known for its vibrant economy, laid-back lifestyle, and abundant natural beauty. Perth is often called the most isolated major city in the world, since its closest large big city, Adelaide, is over 2,000 kilometers away. But despite its isolation from other big metropolitan areas, Perth today is considered one of Australia's fastest growing cities, with a population of over 2 million people.
Now let's talk about Perth's main areas and the most popular suburbs.
First, we have the Perth CBD area, the Central Business District. This is the city's commercial and cultural hub, featuring skyscrapers, shops, restaurants and nightlife, or even hidden alleyways like London Court. Elizabeth Quay, along the Swan River, one of my favorite areas, offers waterfront dining, public art and stunning views. The CBD is popular with professionals and students, offering easy access to work, public transport and entertainment options.
Next to Perth CBD, we have the suburb of Northbridge, which is known as the city's cultural and nightlife district.
Northbridge is home to the Perth Cultural Centre, which includes the Art Gallery of Western Australia and the State Theatre. The area boasts vibrant street art, eclectic restaurants and lively bars. It's a melting pot of cultures with a wide range of international eateries. This area is popular with young professionals, students and creatives.
Having said that, this area is a bit rough during the day, so I wouldn't recommend it for families. Another very popular suburb in Perth is Fremantle, or Freo for the locals.
This is a historic port city with a laid-back artsy vibe. It's full with heritage buildings, markets and cafes. The Fremantle markets, local breweries and cafes, and the South Beach are some of the most popular spots. Freo is an amazing area for artists, young families, backpackers and retirees alike.
I personally love Fremantle, especially because it's such a unique suburb. I remember the first time I was there, it reminded me of Universal Studios because of all the facades, the historical buildings. They are very unique and very well kept.
Now, the next suburb is Cottesloe, a prestigious beachside suburb known for its upscale homes and relaxed lifestyle. Cottesloe is also famous for its iconic beach, Cottesloe Beach. This is one of Perth's most famous beaches, attracting swimmers, surfers and sunbathers. The suburb itself features a mix of coastal cafes, restaurants and boutiques, making it a popular spot for both residents and tourists. And it's particularly popular with affluent families and professionals seeking a luxurious coastal lifestyle.
In my personal opinion, Cottesloe is the best area in Perth. It's super leafy, residential, quiet, but at the same time lively. And you'll see that it's full of massive mansions. So it's definitely an expensive suburb to live in, but if you have the money, why not? Another popular area in Perth is Scarborough.
This is a bustling coastal suburb known for its beautiful beaches and vibrant atmosphere. Over recent years, the area has seen major redevelopments, including beachfront cafes, bars and hotels, making it a hotspot for both locals and tourists. It's a favorite for surfers, beachgoers and people looking to enjoy the relaxed beach culture of Perth. This suburb appeals to a younger crowd, with a mix of young professionals, families and students calling it home.
Many young people and backpackers who work in the mines tend to live in Scarborough, mainly because of its amazing beach lifestyle. And interestingly enough, this area really reminds me of the Gold Coast, but a bit nicer if I'm honest. Now, there are many other inner city areas and outer suburbs in Perth that you may want to consider, for example, Subiaco, or the suburbs surrounding Kings Park, or even the northern suburbs of Perth. So I highly recommend doing your research and choosing the best suburb based on your own needs. Now let's talk about working in Perth and in Western Australia in general.
The Western Australia's economy is largely driven by the resources sector, particularly the mining and oil and gas industry, as well as construction, healthcare and social assistance, education and training, and retail trade. These are the major industries in Western Australia. And the most popular occupations across Western Australia include general clerks, sales assistants, metal fitters and machinists, motor mechanics, electricians, and registered nurses. The current unemployment rate in the state of Western Australia, where Perth is located, is 3.7%, and the average weekly earnings in the state of Western Australia are around 2,094 Australian dollars, which is generally higher than the national average due to the mining industry's influence.
In terms of higher education in Perth, the main universities include the University of Western Australia, Curtin University, Murdoch University, Edith Cowan University, and Notre Dame University. And if you're an international student, you can expect your annual tuition fees to be around the 20k mark as a minimum. Now let's talk about housing costs in Perth, which is probably what most of you are interested in.
Even though historically Perth has been known for its affordability in comparison to other major Australian cities, during the past few years, housing costs in Perth have gone up significantly, to the point that they are at the same level or even more expensive than major cities like Melbourne. To give you an idea, the median rental price for a house in Perth is $750 per week, while for apartments, rental prices start at $550 per week. Now, if you're looking at buying property in Perth, the median price for houses is over $1 million and around $400k for an apartment.
As we always say though, property prices are going to vary according to the area that you're living in, including how affluent the suburb is and how close it is to the beach and the city. If you want to live in Cottesloe or City Beach, you'll definitely pay for a premium, so keep this in mind and do your own research. Now, in my personal opinion, one of the best things about Perth is its outdoors and beach lifestyle. And I think this is why today Perth could be considered one of Australia's best cities.
The beach lifestyle in Perth is out of this world, with pristine and clear water beaches like Cottesloe, Scarborough or City Beach, which are ideal for swimming, surfing and sunset watching. You also have Kings Park and the Botanic Gardens, one of the largest inner city parks in the world, offering stunning views of the city and the Sun River. Perth also offers amazing road trips to beautiful coastal areas and the outback, such as Margaret River, Esperance, or Albany and Denmark, to name a few. Another amazing day trip is taking the ferry to the beautiful Rottnest Island, hiring a bike and riding along the island, swimming in pristine beaches and seeing the quokkas, the cutest animals in the world, in my opinion.
You probably heard at some point that Perth is Australia's sunniest capital city and probably one of the sunniest cities in the world. And I think its weather is also one of the main reasons why it's such an amazing city to live in.
Perth enjoys a Mediterranean climate with hot, dry summers and mild, wet winters. Summers go from December to February, with temperatures often exceeding 30 degrees, with heat waves often pushing temperatures above 40 degrees. And winter goes from June to August with cooler temperatures, around 18 degrees, and most of the city's annual rainfall usually occurs during these months.
But apart from its beach lifestyle and amazing weather, Perth also offers a thriving cultural and art scene.
Some of these activities may include going to the Perth Cultural Centre, which is home to the Art Gallery of Western Australia, the State Theatre and the Perth Institute of Contemporary Arts. You also have the Fremantle Market during the weekends, a historic market offering food, crafts and live entertainment. The area around Elizabeth Quay, the waterfront precinct with bars, restaurants and public art, is also an amazing area to wander around. And if you are into the nightlife, I think Perth is one of the best cities for this. Even on a Monday night, you'll see areas such as Northbridge packed with people.
Now let's talk about public transport and getting around Perth.
Perth has a reliable public transport system operated by TransPerth, which includes buses, trains and ferries. The train network connects most major suburbs, while buses fill in the gaps. Now, to use public transport in Perth, you'll only need the Smart Rider card, which is Perth's public transport card. You can get it at any train station. Something that you may find surprising is that public transport in Perth is free on Sundays, as well as in certain areas around the CBD and Fremantle.
So in summary, Perth is ideal if you're looking for a quiet city, sunny weather, or are looking for a beach lifestyle. And of course, if you don't mind the long distance from the other major cities in Australia. Because a flight from Melbourne to Perth, for example, is around 4 hours, further than going to New Zealand. It's also a very popular city amongst backpackers because, as we said before, you can make really good money working in the mines. So if it wasn't because it's so far away from other cities, I would definitely consider living in Perth. So what do you think about this city? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe to keep supporting the channel so I can keep bringing more content for you. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.